at the end, and those will be the three maps, the Fierce Tricolore, as some would say, the fierce three colors that'll come out at the end. It's Consulate, Oregon, and Cafe Dostoyevsky. All right.
Hammeroo's banned. Gone. Get out of there. Ace is happy too. It was a big point. Did you see how much it was used yesterday by BDS?
I was going to say low health. He has no health right now, but Virtus.Pro is seeing the opportunity to move on in. SiegeGG didn't know where he was looking, but Rafal absolutely does, and he can just clean up 2 of those kills, in fact. Renshiro does go down, but there's just 1 remaining player on the side of Virtus.Pro. 5 seconds remaining, but it's still 5 seconds too much. BDS finishes things off, and I said Rafal was going to be the problem that Virtus.Pro would have to deal with in that round, and it turned out he
was actually the catch and the cover. 3-day from the savior of not being blown up. Lems is still on the board with an echo. I'm assuming he's watching, but it doesn't seem like he is. Pasha is going to take a triple as the rotation comes around the back. It's all on the pressure on this back spiral stairs. On the edge of a desk has separated him from immediate glory. Drops down right into the maw of Virtus.Pro. And Virtus.Pro take a round.
Oh, the coordination and teamwork exhibited there by Virtus.Pro was just fantastic.
Just out of arm's length, they try and grenade and smoke to cover the rotation, but he's not there. Ooh. Instead, SiegeGG is drifting around on the yellow stairs and seems unprepared as they flood straight into the site and take control of Piano. There goes the body inside the bathroom now as they look towards Anti. But Echo has eyes on 2, and this could be a big moment. There's still bodies underneath, and Renshiro is still above. Takes care of WTG. Away 40 seconds. They find their way into Piano and find their way through a mission in the middle. Now it's just looking towards the diffuser. It is all down to Ross. Catches yet again another body, and there's a second. A freebie handed. Shout about to the heavens. Has to look down to hell and finds it. There is one more. There goes Rask. And there is the second round for BDS.
That took me so much by surprise. I was fully expecting Rask to be able to clutch that one out and keep things in Virtus.Pro's favor. He hasn't been dealt with. Virtus.Pro have to go in and try and make this plant. Smoke's going to narrowly avoid them. Rask opens up with a kill, but they still got to go for it.
Now they surface comfortably. They're trying to hold the corner angle, and they're able to get the rotation back up round from Renshiro with the diffuser stuck yet again. A mission is a man on a mission, and he finds a kill in amongst it too. Now it's yet again another 1 versus 1, but the legs give the game away. Oh no!
Bride and post plants. Name a more iconic duo. That's what I'm starting to feel.
Destruction to try and, I'm assuming, get rid of an air jab that was playing on the top of the stairs. Waits, baits, but Pasha, he's not waiting around for anybody. There's one. For the first time, we are seeing a team in any control of this game. And unfortunately, BDS were completely out of it.
I was actually amazed that Alems missed Shockwave on the stairs when he ran into Piano. He was so close to being able to see him, and I guess
smoke canister, a great play. This is the surprise. This is the moment. There's the pop-up, and there's the man caught. There is a trade, though, at least. But now it's a 2 versus 1, and now it's another round.
That was incredibly surprising. I mean, for me as well, I expected him to go all the way east.
Well, it's a big operator in the hands of Virtus.Pro. Oh no! Shockwave from above, and Piano is able to get one, and then a second as SiegeGG and Rafal against a fully fledged defense. Renshiro, you have everything ahead of you, and at least you've also got Goyo as a freebie hand. Run out and try and get another bit of blood.
He's managed to get another kill for himself, but there is still going to be the smoke in WTG standing at yellow stairs, and he finishes everything off. A nice position there. He had the shotgun out earlier, ready to stop anyone who may be coming in the stairs.
Because he goes where Oryx's heart wants to go best. There is another one dropped. SiegeGG finds, I believe, his first blood of the game, and look at all this control they have, and look at all the bodies falling beneath there, dropped intently under, as SiegeGG finds 2 more and gets himself a triple.
BDS did make that look incredibly easy at the end there. All they had to do was get the kills. That's really what was actually going to open things up there with a kill onto a mission, not what Virtus.Pro wanted.
It's these moments of timing that are starting to fall through VPs in angles that they didn't think were being so actively held and just catch them by surprise, and Renshiro isn't going to wait any longer, swing. Being far away from the site, and unfortunately a bit too far away. Alems, though, caught up on the top of the stairs, caught out Rask, and caught himself a map point.
The worrying thing here is that at this point, as you
They're
said,
going to try and apply some intense pressure onto the site, and Renshiro gets dropped, but there's the pickup from Shaiko. There's the second through the wall, drops him down, won't have the confirmation, but look at the bodies of Virtus.Pro trying to flood their way back in. Another one falls to take it by surprise. They seem to have a habit of knowing where VP are, but this is what VP can do. They push back, apply some counter pressure, and apply a bit of reverse ideas of their own. WTG on the split. It is Pasha versus Rafal, and it falls the way of Pasha.
we had Shaiko playing the perfect bodyguard, but it turned out to not be so perfect in the end. One thing we've commented on so much about Virtus.Pro,
unfortunately had mixed results. Shaiko, however, is just gonna swing and pop the head of Pasha like it's nothing. Escapes onto the tail, almost finds the second. But Shockwave is there to shut them down. There's still one more gun on the admin window. Unfortunately, it lets the man slip by. But, well, Alems is there for some French revenge. And Shockwave suffers Lekos. Gonna try and stick the plant. The impact goes out. They go bold. And Rask with the cover gets one. Amision double wide peaks. But Rafal has the cover. And Alems has one too. With only 8 seconds, they've got to stick it. WTG. Tough to handle and tough to maintain. They're gonna try and long arm it and bait the play. But BDS, they don't fall for that. And they take map 1.
Brutally wrenched out of Virtus.Pro's favor, but BDS are going to be Challenger League, proved themselves, and were on the global stage of SI just earlier this year, and now they are so much closer to making it to the grand final.
I think it's going to fall yet again to intense, insane gunfights.
Well, I'm excited to see if that is the case, but we did open things up. That shot onto Shockwave is going to make it harder. They could find that they struggle. Rask does get the second. Is it going to be the third? Yes, it is. The Candelas. Can BDS stop this push?
Well, Pre-Day LMs are going to do bits, and there's another 2 quick double kills across the board there. It was just the moment of when it came time to push. There was just still this presence of BDS.
Really disappointing when you hear the noises of the Candelas followed up by a death onto the attackers, but they're extra aggressively, and that's what they're doing. They put down the plant, but Pasha's going to be falling as those smokes do come out, and this gives BDS the opportunity that they need to just clear things up. Renshiro there with Bailiff. There's only one more left that they need to get, and it's a mission. He stays up for a little bit, but not long enough, and BDS managed to clear everything up, secure themselves the round, and Fluke, I'm wondering if Virtus.Pro are going to have to retire the Ying.
Quite a bit more pressure. There is the full use of a big gun with a lot of bullets, but the pickup for
before even halfway had gone, they had just 2 left, and now they're running on such little info, and that the diffuser dropped are able to happen. Shockwave does clap back, but isn't going to be enough. You still have these players, Shaiko so well positioned to be able to just clean up these kills. Diffuser dropped a second time, and Rask tries to peek around, but it doesn't work as Renshiro is ready and waiting, and that was just devastating from the perspective of having bring out that other magnet as it does get charged up, but Pasha's got to be getting that first kill there with the Vulcan shield.
How often do we see that before defenders? How often does that happen too? Rask holds an angle with the Ash, gets one, but Brede able to get the revenge. Close plant with Renshiro steadily making their way across. Gonna try and drop into the mix of a firefight, but, well, no use when they have every angle and every possibility covered. Virtus.Pro take their first round, applying the pressure to a team that for the first time didn't seem like
they're going to be able to look in a bit better, but Shaiko does get a kill onto Pasha, that really key player. Renshiro following up as well, and right now it actually just looks like so many kills are going to be coming in for BDS.
It's the flood on the site that Rask is trying to lead in, but cooked to death by the shield that for the one time goes in the favor of BDS. Have to push through the ground. Have to unfortunately meet their fate, all viewed on a bulletproof that led everything into the hands of BDS. They knew when the pressure was going to come, knew where it was coming from, and knew how to get
Shockwave. Eventually, Renshiro does go down, and the planter is made. Are they going to be able to do it? Trades coming backwards and forwards. It's a 2 versus 3 right now, but Shaiko is injured. A 2K from Brede, though. Is he going to be able to add on to the tally? Pasha is just looking to get around the doorway as he's the last one standing, but no, he can't do it. Elen's finishing things up with Shaiko there. Doesn't matter right now. They can disable the plant, and that's going to put BDS on a 5-1 scoreline.
Take BDS, this is currently even less. Goes for a swing, but Pasha is there. Bride gets the trade. WTG that's still not security. Now they're just isolated, cut off, and now one is able to be swung on. There's almost a close down. There's the knowledge that someone else is going to be firing on them, but caught reloading. Man out from behind pillars and push them slightly further away, but Virtus.Pro, they don't fall for that.
Oh, that trade from Rask was absolutely beautiful. Such aggression being exhibited there by BDS.
The space, but they've been pretty consistently counter-stratted and shut down. Elems is just going to shut down Rask as well very early on. If this is a flaw in the armor of BDS, this could be a huge strike. There goes Buck. Got the read a little bit late, but there is Renshiro.
So many men dead on the side of Virtus.Pro now that even though it was a ballsy play, it didn't work out in their favor. Renshiro getting another kill, and BDS just gets everything they need, with Shaiko finishing things off onto the low HP emission. It was an interesting attempt at a flank from Virtus.Pro.
They have a little pocket of ground they want to try and take, but it is through an aggressive no man's land, and the timing of the swing comes out into the favor of Virtus.Pro. Now it is all down to Rafal on the window, but with 3 seconds, well, it was an exit frag, and that was all it was.
Hope for Virtus.Pro does continue forward, but the big thing they have to be concerned about now is the site that they made.
The battle starts to try and happen in as they go for the plant. Swung wide. The cover wasn't as sharp as it could have been. Instantly tries to get it hot and get it working again. They need to stick it if they want to lock down this collapse, but it's dropped again. There's another swing. There's another close down. It's a 2 versus 3. 15 seconds. The diffuser is watched fervently by a shotgun on the close quarters. There goes one. Another trade and another trade. A 1 versus 1. 7 seconds left. Everything to play for. Sees the barrel of the gun, but no! It fires a second too sharp. Shockwave.
So close there. BDS would be losing control of the shower's corridor, but you can't exactly have anyone else move forward, and now Shockwave has gone down as well. Rafal adding
now they're going to have to do more than the heroics they've put through before, and it's all down to a clash. I said she might have been the stem and the flow. Unfortunately, can't even begin to make it happen. BDS, you have one more chance to take care of G2, whether that's more important.
Virtus.Pro, the team who got into this major on a technicality and made it further than anyone thought they would, beating out the favorites to get...
Yes.
Hello.
Bonsoir, Lems. Welcome back. Congratulations, man. You guys made it through, and you're in the grand final versus G2. You can breathe for a moment. How do you feel now, finally, after this grueling battle?
I feel good, but huge shout out to VP because they made it hard for us, very hard.
Actually, do you think that Virtus.Pro, having played a game earlier today, kind of made them warm up and be a bit tougher of a team against you today? Because you guys were coming in cold. You didn't have the same prep as you did live playing against G2.
Yeah. Obviously, it's easy, kinda easy, I will say, to play another match when you already played because you already warm up and stuff, but we did a warm up too. I think it helps a lot. So we were ready for the match.
Yeah, always some warm-up scrims before. This is some people, some of the public that don't really know how it works in the backstage. Yes, the teams do indeed do warm-up scrims before it. Now, Consulate map number 1. VP banned Amaru against you. First of all, this is an operator you guys used very effectively. Renshiro very specifically played very well on this map. Was this target ban something that hurt you or your strategies you wanted to play on Consulate?
Not really, to be honest, because I think Consulate is one of our best map. Even we didn't show up properly, I will say, against G2. We have a lot of different ways to play Consulate. We have like fast waves, slow waves and stuff. And the Amaru ban, it was kinda like not surprising because we were expecting it. But like I said, we just take the ban like it is, and we just try to adapt and play something different.
Well, when you get to Oregon, you guys went for that defense, to play defensive side in the beginning. Was it part of the plan to try and take as many rounds as possible starting on that side?
Sorry, can you?
On Oregon when you went
On
to
Oregon,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
the
when we
defense.
start defense, of course, when you start defense on Oregon, the goal is to put as many rounds as possible because obviously you have the side advantage. So yeah, at the start of the map, I just said, guys, let's go. We just have to put a wall, like I said in French, we have to put a wall. They can't pass that wall, and I'm very happy because that's what we did.
Yeah, that's what happens. And, you know, VP try to replicate the same style of play on their defense where you have like staunch walls and you pull back bit by bit. There was, I guess, the second to last round where you were pushing basement. I don't know if you had any tabs or information on the smoke that moved up a bit further closer to the bomb chassis to fight anybody coming in for a plant.
No, I don't think we had info on that. The thing is, like, when we did that, they destroyed a lot of drones. I think we did the same on defense, and that's what cost us the round. Maybe lack an info at the end. They did a very good job at denying info, like drones mainly.
All right, very understandable. So Virtus.Pro, definitely a tough opponent, even though it didn't go all the way down to Café Dostoevsky, but relatively close maps between you, 7-4, 7-4, Consulate in Oregon. Anything you would like to say to all the fans out there, old and new, for BDS? Because, yeah, let's just say it again, you're in the grand final of the EU Major.
Yeah. So thanks for the casting and for the interview. And I would like to thank every people who's supporting us through this major and through years and months. Thank you, guys. We see all the message in the chat, the private message and stuff. So thank you, and we'll make you proud.
So very wholesome, LMs, as usual. Man, you guys are going to have some time to rest in the meantime. Tomorrow you'll be coming in fresh versus G2 in the afternoon around the same time as our stream started today, around 4 or so p.m. CEST. Until then, LMs, thank you so much. Bonne nuit and bye-bye.
Bonne nuit. Ciao.
Ciao.